Tired of the everyday grind? Want to get away from it all?
Descent into paradise.
Florida.
Greetings, everybody, from sunny Florida. Here's wishing you the best of everything. And it's my personal belief that the best of everything comes from right down here.
Well, hey everybody, this is Steph from JustADayInParadise.com, and thanks for tuning into this week's episode of Just a Podcast in Paradise. Me and the Dip crew love living in the Sunshine State, and it's our goal to help you plan for your very own day in paradise. Follow along as we explore the Keys, theme parks, springs, and everything in between. As you know, we're always going to have a drink for you, and today we're enjoying what I'm calling a Sandy Claus. Be sure to check out Patreon for a digital download of this and every other night's recipe. We're ready if you are, so kick up your feet, throw on your shades, and let's take a trip to paradise. What's up, guys?
Yo.
Yo.
Let's just turn this into a freestyling podcast.
Like spoken word poetry?
Yeah. Slam poetry.
Mm-hmm. We got Megan and Gare Bear with us.
Yelling
about things.
Yelling poetry.
We do yell about things already.
Cocktails are what I like to do.
Sprinkles
are sweet.
Sweet sprinkles on the ice cream.
Seasonings.
Let's just start over.
Tidings of joy.
All right, from the top.
And we go.
Tired of
I'm
the
kidding.
I liked it.
This is fine. So welcome to our very merry Christmas holiday extravaganza, all about spending the holidays in FLA.
Thank you for having us on, Steph. It's like we haven't been here in a while.
I know, like almost a week.
It's crazy.
Just about,
feels like a long
give
time.
or take. Yeah. Anyway, so let's talk about this cocktail first, right?
Yeah.
We are making a little spin on an affogato. Affogato, have you ever had one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
I used to work at Starbucks.
Oh, yeah. But you didn't serve ice cream.
No.
I'm like, wait, they have
But
it?
you can get it on a Frappuccino, and they call that affogato style, but I also have had it on, like, fresh Italian gelato.
Yes.
So
Very good.
I know about affogato.
Yeah, so affogato is a scoop of gelato with a shot of espresso, typically like an espresso bean. But we tried to turn it into a Christmassy cocktail. So I took Haagen-Dazs peppermint ice cream, peppermint bark ice cream, a shot of our Nespresso espresso, a little Papa's Pilar blonde rum to make it tropical,
Sick.
and a sprinkling of fresh smashed candy cane on top.
So
And then,
fresh.
yeah, so super fresh. I smashed it myself. And then Megan brought over these things that are not Christmassy or Floridian, but they looked good in the cocktail. Tell us about these, Meg.
These are called Pocky. I'm not sure if you're familiar. Tradition. I think
It's like that Cardi B song.
The original one, the original two flavors are little biscuit sticks, thin biscuit sticks.
They're good.
Dipped in like a chocolate cream coating or a strawberry coating. The ones we have today are chocolate, but they've expanded to lots of different flavors. They have cookies and cream, matcha, like
Strawberry.
an almond crunch.
They have strawberry.
You can find them at World Market and, of course, the internet.
How do you say thank you in Japanese?
Arigato gozaimasu. That's thank you very much.
Let's not get crazy.
No.
Just origato. Domo arigato. Mr.
Arigato.
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 Domo.
All right, so welcome to our new segment, What's the Most Florida Thing You've Done This Week? So, Garrett, I'll throw it to you. What's the most Florida thing you did this week?
I wore a fleece jacket in 65-degree weather.
I would do that. How many opportunities do you get to wear your winter clothes?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, you bought them, so you want to at least wear them once.
Right.
But that's, I guess that's the most Florida thing.
I had brunch at a dock. That's pretty Florida.
That is pretty Florida. That was great.
With pictures of margaritas.
Yes.
That was fine.
It was a nice place.
It was a nice place.
Yeah. Well, margaritas were a little acidic.
Yeah, I couldn't drink them.
Yeah.
It was like, oof.
You
Bring
really
on
just
the acid reflux.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, I don't know how Florida this is. I think that we're gonna have to throw it out to the audience. But I said something the other day that people were like, "Oh my gosh, you can tell you're from the South," because I talked about hunch punch.
Oh.
Do you guys know what hunch
Yeah,
punch
I
is?
do.
That's
Yeah.
a Southern thing.
I guess in the North they call it jungle juice.
Yeah, I
Okay.
guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That
So
makes
for
sense.
those of you that don't know, Hunch Punch is not something that I would necessarily recommend as an adult.
Well,
But
if
if
you
you
want
want
to
to get
pretend to be a kid.
yeah, if you want to get crazy, get a lot of bang for your buck. You basically make swamp people sangria. I guess that's what you could refer to it as. You get like a bucket, put a lot of fruit in there, get some Everclear or the strongest alcohol you could find, mix it up with some Hawaiian Punch, and you got yourself Hunch Punch.
You know what we did when we made it? Like we didn't. I mean, we did Everclear. We put Everclear in it, but we also put like other alcohols in it as well. Everclear. I mean, probably vodka. There was tequila in there. There was everything. Like it wasn't good.
It really messes with you.
Oh yeah, because it's all the sugar.
Yeah.
It's all the sugar from it. It's awful.
And the grain alcohol.
No, I think that's fine. That's good for you.
Is that good for you?
Yeah. It cleans your system out. It's alcohol.
Oh God. All right. Well, yeah, those are the Florida things that we did. And since this episode is about Christmas, Merry Christmas, I thought we could maybe go around the table and share some Christmas traditions. You guys have any Christmas traditions that you like?
There's a few that we've always done. Go ahead, baby.
Tell us about it.
One?
I mean, there's two that I can talk about.
Okay.
One, we just did it.
Yeah.
We drove through famous Naples neighborhood called Victoria Park. The majority of the neighborhood participates in a glorious display of Christmas lights.
It is glorious.
And my favorite part about it is that they have like themed roads, so you know what roads you've been down. Like each mailbox will have like a little light up snowflake or
like
Christmas tree
shape.
or candle. So like you know that you've gone down that road, and it's like uniform participation. It's very beautiful.
Yeah. What was
10
your
out of 10.
What would you remember a favorite decoration that you saw?
There were a lot of minions.
I freaking love Minions.
Too many minions. If you
I
ask
disagree.
me.
There can never be too many. First of all,
think
they come like by the dozen.
Oh, the Santa on the tractor. I liked that one.
Yeah, that was good.
Santa on the tractor.
There was like a Santa DJ that I liked.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was pretty Florida.
A really cool house that was like marine life themed.
Yeah, like
There were like jellyfish and narwhals.
And a pelican.
Yeah, very cool.
That was cool. So shout out to our friends that
Over
live
at
in
Victoria
Victoria Park.
Do we have friends in there?
Maybe.
Oh.
It's hard to say.
Hopefully
so.
one of them
Yeah.
listens.
Let us know if you live in Victoria Park.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. You have a favorite tradition?
I mean, we always did Christmas Story all through the day. Like we'd watch a Christmas Story, and then like once you got like after Christmas Story was done, probably around like 9 or something like that. You were drunk enough, and everybody watched Love Actually after too. Everybody was super drunk. We watched Love Actually.
Aren't they all British people?
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's a fun movie.
I think
there's two kinds of people in this world or this country. Those that love A Christmas Story and it reminds them of their childhood,
Most
and
people
those that don't
like
get it.
Well, let's just go
I
around
don't
the
get
room
it.
here. You don't get it.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Yeah, I never saw it. I never even heard of it.
So
till I
the
was an
producer,
adult.
the producer and I are on the same page, and you guys are on the
Correct.
same
Yeah.
See, I saw it as a kid and I was bothered. I'd like to experience it as an adult and see how I feel.
I want to like it because I feel like it has such a cult following, but I think it's kind of it's like something morbid about it.
Yeah, I agree.
know?
It's like depressing, and dark.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like it.
It doesn't remind me of Christmas at all. Everyone's angry.
It's not.
I
good.
don't know.
You love it. That's okay.
yeah.
You can love it.
I can't think of any other traditions. Well, one thing we used to always do. We would never cook at home on Christmas Eve. We would always just go out to dinner.
Chinese?
Not necessarily Chinese. Like it was a lot of different things.
Okay.
I mean, one year was macaroni
That's nice.
grill.
Not having to cook.
But it wasn't like super fancy places or anything like that. It was just, I mean, we
Just
always
y'all go
just
out.
all of us just went out to dinner.
Take out potluck.
yeah.
There's another thing that I really enjoy,
Okay.
and it's not like a long-standing tradition, but I think at least the last 3 years, and that is the Christmas murder mystery.
That's right.
Put on by
That I put
Steph.
on.
One and only.
Yeah.
There's roles to play.
Yes.
There's
So-
little secret tasks like you have to speak in rhyme. There's like
I
costumes involved.
do declare.
I do declare.
We did it
10
like
out of 10.
we
Yeah.
did it like the murder mystery in The Office last year.
Yeah.
We just turned it into that.
It did
That wasn't
wind up
themed.
degrading into like
It wasn't
the
themed.
Office
It was just.
murder
It was
mystery.
essentially just. We were all from Savannah, Georgia.
the South. Yeah, everyone
I
started
was
developing
a
an
politician.
accent.
I was the mayor.
You were the
I was the sheriff.
Carol
Interesting.
Bells.
Carol
I said
Ribbons.
Carol Ribbons.
I was.
Vote for
I
me,
was.
Carol Ribbons. Vote
I was
for me.
Sheriff Jangle.
Yeah, Deputy Jangle.
Deputy Jangle.
Jangle?
Jangle.
And I had Deputy Jangle wrapped around my finger.
That's right.
Carol
Like
Rubens.
she still
go for me.
does. Ayo in real life.
Yeah, so we have one of those elves on the shelves named Sprinkles. And every year we murder him. And then we have to figure out who done it.
Now, I will say, the fact that Megan just said that, we have to do it this year now. You can't not.
We'll see. I mean, I have never been the one to murder him. So, how would I know?
You can't pick yourself.
Well,
He could be murdered.
he could be.
Let's hope not. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Every year.
Right.
Poor guy.
So, whether or not you have a tradition that you hold dear, I think now's the time of year that you can maybe create one. It's been a weird year.
Makes sense.
So try to put 2020 behind you a little bit while you're here in Florida, whether you live here or you're visiting, and maybe start something new with your family. Get everybody together. There might not be snow, but there's sand and there's fun. Okay. So we've done some tireless research. Try to find some things that you might want to do with your fam or your friends, even by yourself, to develop a cool new tradition this year. So hang tight. We're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we're going around the state and doing some Christmas magic activities. You ready? All right, here we go. Okay, Garrett, it's time for bed.
No. Wait. Can you tell me a story first?
All right, one story, and then it's nighty-night for you. Do you remember the one about Meggy locks and the 3 cocktails?
Oh my gosh, I love this one.
Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Meggy Locks. She went for a walk on the beach. Pretty soon, she came upon a tiki bar. She sat down in the bar, and immediately she was served 3 beautiful cocktails. Meggy Locks can never resist a free drink. She tasted the first one and realized the straw was plastic.
No, plastic is terrible for the environment. I can't drink this.
So, she tasted the second drink.
Gross. The straw's all soggy and all I taste is paper.
So, she tasted the last cocktail.
This hay straw is perfect.
She said happily and enjoyed the rest of her delicious margarita. Well, Garrett, what's the moral of the story?
That when you use hay straws, all natural, 100% biodegradable, gluten-free, and never soggy straws, you're actually doing your part to help take care of our planet. They can be tossed right in the compost bin after and will break down naturally and return to the circle of life.
That's right, big guy.
Good night, Steph.
Good night, Garrett. We can all sleep a little easier thanks to hay straws. Visit haystraws.com to find out more. And we're back. We're back. So I'll start. I'm going to go all the way up north to Jacksonville.
Like to Alaska?
No, North Florida.
Okay.
Yeah, to Jacksonville. And we're going to go to the Alpine Snow Village.
Whoop, whoop.
Do you guys want to hear about it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So the Alpine Snow Village is where you enter into a truly white Christmas and enjoy a landscape of frozen fun with ice skating and nightly snowfalls. Christmas isn't complete without a trip to Santa's workshop, so Santa and his elves wait by the fire to read stories, pass along your wish list, and make lasting memories with photos of you and Santa. They also serve holiday eats, treats, and sweets. You get to roast s'mores on an open fire, drink hot cocoa, and more. Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It's a little far, but yeah.
It's far for me, but if you're going to be in the Jacksonville area, I think that'd be cool. It's crazy how, like, so many places are making fake snow. I haven't recently. When I first moved down here, I went to a place where there was like a snow fest and I was really excited about the snow. And I got there and it wasn't really like...
It was like bubbles, snow. Right? I've seen them do like
no,
bubbles
it was
like...
It was like shaved ice on the ground that turned into like
lame.
sludge. Yeah, so it was not... I was like, Florida has weird snow. Mm-hmm. But I think it's cool. I think getting to... A lot of places have canceled Santa meet and greets,
which is
because of COVID. And I don't think elves can even get it, which is weird.
I mean, Fauci says Santa can't get it.
Right. So like,
Why would
I
they?
feel like we should keep it open. Plus the beard, what could get through that? Yeah. You know? So it's nice
Nothing
that there's a
can
place
get
that you can meet Santa.
So
I wonder if kids will never sit on a random old man's lap ever again.
I don't know. We got to talk to Uncle Jimmy about that.
Scoutmaster Kevin?
You're never going to get to sit on his lap again. So, okay, let's do this. If you have children in the car by the fireside, maybe now's the time to put their earmuffs on or pause the show.
Earmuffs.
Because Santa is like very much real.
He's very real.
He's a jolly good
But
time.
we're going to share his coordinates, and I don't know if you guys want them to hear.
Definitely not, because they'll.
That's all the warning you're going to get.
Yeah.
So I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
How old were you?
4th grade.
Me too.
Wow.
Yeah.
No idea.
Megan's like, I don't believe in anything.
It's weird because like the presents were under the tree like way before Christmas.
And you didn't get presents specifically from Santa?
I mean, they said Santa, but they would say Santa like 4 days before Christmas.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
And I was also one of those.
You have never told me that.
Yeah. Megan's like,
That's awful.
But I don't even remember like the day that I realized or anything like that because I have a terrible memory. But I do know that
It's
I was
just lazy.
notorious for like ripping tiny little
really? Oh, I
holes
would never
and
do
trying
that. I
to
love
peek
the
on my
surprise.
gifts.
You know what? Just hide them. Hide them before, and then take
I
them out
also
the
know
night
my mom's
before.
handwriting, so like.
Okay, so
Well, our Santa presents weren't wrapped.
same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then all of our regular
Interesting.
presents
Yeah.
were under the tree in the other room.
And so it was so exciting coming down because you get like overwhelmed by all the unwrapped stuff.
That's
You can't even
kinda
like
cool.
take it in, you know?
Do you know kind of where the fireplace is at my dad's? That's where all the Santa stuff was. And then
Talking to the microphone. You gotta
Sorry.
tell the microphone.
all the Santa stuff was over by the fireplace, and then in the other room, the tree was where we had all of our just regular presents.
Like where Kelso likes to hang out?
Yeah,
That's
and
the cat.
and yeah, that was. I mean, I loved that. I remember one year we got from Santa, we got those like, electric kind of like kiddie motorcycles and stuff.
I had a
Cool.
scooter
Those
like
were
that.
sick.
That's fun.
But they were like the small ones. And then we got like nicer ones and stuff. And I remember one year I got like a training thing for baseball, and like it wasn't wrapped or anything. And I'm like, why is there a price tag on this? And my dad's like, oh, I guess Santa had to run by.
You can't make everything. That's
Sports
not realistic.
Authority
Right.
Yeah.
and grab it.
He ran
Especially with the
out of time.
population.
And
the way
like
it is.
I remember vividly thinking like him rappelling down from like the ceiling into Sports Authority to grab this thing, and
Wow.
Just for you.
Santa stole
Yeah.
from Sports Authority.
no, I didn't. I mean, they get it.
What was the most validating Santa present that you received?
We mean validating.
Like this proves that Santa has been listening.
oh god, that's
No idea.
I
tough.
remember.
That's so tough. Maybe the pocket rocket,
What the heck is that?
like the little tiny little
Why
motorcycles.
would you need one of those?
Like those little motorcycles, like the
Oh, okay. Yeah.
they were
Yeah.
they were really fast. My friend had one. And
Yeah, you can die on those.
Wait, those things. I think I remember those, and those were like really dangerous.
Yeah, they were
Yeah,
great. They were
they're
great.
not
They were great.
safe.
No, they were great.
So for me, I even remember going to Ask Santa. There was this really cool place where we used to live that had this whole like Santa's village, and you would wait outside, and you could even feed reindeer. There were reindeer there, and I got inside to see Santa, and all I wanted was a microscope.
Nerd.
I know. And I waited to get on his lap, and I was like, Santa, I really want a microscope. I feel like I would be able to do a lot of good work with it. Please help me out. He's like, oh, okay. Well, do you want some candy? And I'm like, Santa, I feel like you're not listening. You fine if you have candy, and like that's part of it, but I would really like a microscope. And he's like, okay. And so he sends me on his way. Christmas morning, run down to the basement. What's under the tree?
Microscope.
A GD microscope. And I went to my mom, and I'm like, Mom, I appreciate all the work you did for Christmas. Santa was the one that was listening and not you. So like, it's okay. I forgive you. I'm going to go play with my microscope. I need nothing else.
You know what? I was wrong. I
Okay.
remember the exact thing it was. It was the first time the realistic lightsabers came out. I got two of them. I got Anakin's
Fun.
and I got Darth Vader.
I wasn't allowed to have weapons.
And it was incredible. Oh my god, I still remember that.
That sounds
Oh
fun.
my god,
I'd love a lightsaber.
I don't remember if this was Christmas. It might have been, but
Bit
I got
emotional.
like the creepy crawler like little oven, like where
I got that one year.
where you put.
I wanted that
the
so
different,
bad I
like,
never got it.
colored gels and you like cook them and make little.
Yep.
It
bugs.
grossed me
Big
out.
Fan.
It
Big
really
fan.
grossed me
I didn't
out.
get it till I was an
Completely
adult, and the producer got it for me.
And you were like, meh.
No, we used it, but
You know
like
what?
not as often as I would have used it had I been a child.
Easy bake oven. Was
Yeah, I
great.
use that. You cook with a light
Yeah.
bulb.
Is that really what it is? Wow.
Cooking cakes with a light bulb. I
There's
still
no
do
way
that.
they cooked all the way through.
Yeah, I mean it's not like a dense
Right. It's not like a
cake. It's
quality
like a
cake.
crappy baby
Yeah.
cake that you cooked with a light bulb. You know?
And you're like, ooh, mom, eat this. And she's
she's
like,
like,
yum.
Yummy.
It's hideous.
Yeah. Oh
It's got
god.
like hairs in it.
But here's a quick one.
Okay.
This is how my brother found out there wasn't
Okay.
Santa. My friend, I was hanging out with him and my brother, and my friend like mentioned, he was like, "Oh, yeah, Santa's not real," or whatever. I was like, because I already knew, and he didn't. I'm like, great. So I'm like, Mom, Justin mentioned Santa wasn't real in front of Drew, just letting you know.
Wow.
She's
yeah.
like, okay. So she like confronts him a few weeks later. God bless you.
Bless.
And she's, talks, kind of is like walking him towards it. And she's like, so, Santa's not real. He's like, what? And she's like, well, I thought Justin told you. He's like, why would I listen to him?
That's so sad.
And then so like they have this whole conversation about Santa not being real. And then Drew's like,
sad.
Drew's
I
like,
thought
Mom,
Justin was
Drew's like,
lying.
Drew's like,
Right.
Drew's like, Mom, like, are you serious? Are you serious? Santa's not real. And she goes, no, I'm kidding. I'm joking. He's like, why would you do that? And then
Prank.
like 10 minutes later, they're just like sitting in the car, just like kind of silent. He's like, Santa's real again. And she's like, Drew, I can't do this to you. He's not real.
What a roller coaster.
And then he didn't realize the fact that Santa wasn't real meant everything else wasn't real
Right,
either.
all that goes
so
along
like
with
they
it.
found out about the Easter Bunny, and then like or whatever.
What about
The
the
same.
tooth fairy? That is a lot to go through.
Yeah.
Quick question, and it's kind of sidetracking. What kind of gifts did you guys get from the Tooth Fairy?
Pocket
Money.
change.
Money.
Oh, I got
I would
like
get about-
toys.
I would get
like
about
elaborate
$5.
toys.
Yeah.
I get
I'm
about
like, oh,
$5.
you're getting $1?
I got
I remember-
like whatever, like 3/4,
Yeah,
a
like Tooth Fairy
nickel,
likes
and a
to be
penny.
better.
Our rich friend would get like a video game or $100 bill or whatever, and my mom's like, "That's just rude. Like you can't do
Yeah,
that."
you're screwing every other kid in the neighborhood.
Did
Thanks
you
a
ever
lot.
like lose a tooth and have a meltdown? Like you couldn't find an
Yes,
actual tooth?
and then your
Yeah.
mom would
My
make
dad-
you
my
write
dad-
a letter
my
to
dad-
the tooth fairy.
Saying,
my
"Lost
dad
it."
dug through the Chick-fil-A garbage to find my tooth.
Wow,
That's dedication, folks.
I dropped mine
you could have
on the
just
road.
written a letter.
Shouts out, Dad.
The letter works.
I lost mine at school. And if you lose it at school, I don't know if you remember this. They give you like a little like necklace that has like a tooth plastic thing.
Yeah.
And you can put it in there.
Yeah.
That can't be everywhere.
Well, at my school they did.
Okay.
At
they
Whispering
did.
Pines Elementary School in Boca Raton. Shout out. And
Hold on. Wait, one more time.
at Whispering Pines Elementary School in Boca Raton. Shout out. Anyway, and I had it on the necklace, and I was walking home from getting off the bus, and I'm like, got my tooth, getting my gift, so excited. I'm like kind of messing with it, you know what I mean, like an idiot kid, and it fell out like onto the road. And like if you like roads, like they're like black and gray and white, so like
Yeah.
finding a tooth on the road was impossible.
basically made of
and I
teeth.
had a meltdown.
Yeah. In Florida, side note, shells are actually not shells.
Roads.
Roads are actually the material is not diluted, but filled with shells. So Florida
So imagine
is
trying
pretty
to find
rough
a
on
tooth,
your
which is
tires.
like the same color as
Yeah.
a shell.
Wow, we went in a crazy
Yeah,
tangent.
sorry.
Back
Yes,
to
you're right.
Santa.
See
You're
how
right.
much
Okay.
of that's
Back
going
to
to stay in the show.
Santa.
Yeah. So, well, back to actually the next place you can have some holiday
yes.
Children,
cheer.
earmuffs. You can put them back on.
Yeah,
Okay, I
and
can
yeah,
take 'em
parents, you can bring your kids back in the room. Everything's fine. Santa's on
You
his
just
way.
went, right?
Yep.
I can go if we're gonna go like more south.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
I haven't
down
gone
south?
yet. But yeah.
Do you,
we'll go
where's
around.
where's your next one? What location?
Well, let me see. Where's yours?
St. Augustine.
Just do.
Okay. So St. Augustine has a Nights of Lights. This is the 27th year that they've been doing it. It's a free event. Basically, like most of the historic town has lights all over. There's like a lot of different places you can go to view it. Supposedly the best place to go is the the Plaza de la Constitución,
Ooh.
which is like where the Christmas tree is. It's like the center of the plaza. There's also the Bridge of Lions, where you can like look back at the reflection of the lights along the water. And it's a totally free event, and I think it's really cool to go to St. Augustine because it's like also like historic and like sightseeing there. And then there's beautiful displays of lights. They have like trolley tours, train tours, which of course those ones aren't free, but you can enjoy it for free regardless.
Yeah, doesn't
and
have to be
check
free.
out beautiful St. Augustine.
I'm in. Let's go.
And it's from hold on,
What is this called again?
Nights of
Pocky?
Lights.
No, this.
Oh yeah, Pocky. It's from November 14th to January 31st, which is cool.
Oh, yeah, that is nice.
Yeah, that is cool.
Because sometimes, you want to keep
Keep it going.
it alive.
Keep it going.
Especially, sometimes it's hot on Christmas morning.
It's normally hot.
Yeah, so you might want to, like,
More often than not, actually.
more often than not hot. Okay, cool. I love that. And you can drink from the Fountain of Youth while you're there.
Yeah, I did that. It's underwhelming. I feel like I'm closer to death after drinking it.
Probably because of bacteria.
Yeah.
Yep. Stagnant water.
Anyway, you know what? I'm going to go to Orlando again and head on over
Were we in Orlando already?
Well, I went to Orlando last week when we were talking.
We go to Orlando
Garrett
every
always
week.
goes to
Yeah.
Orlando.
I love Orlando. I'll go to Orlando any day of the week.
Okay. Maybe we should just call you Orlando.
I like that.
Right?
I like that. The holidays at Universal Orlando.
Ooh, okay.
Super cool. You've got Grinchmas. You've got Christmas in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
Which is fun.
Yeah.
Super cute decor. They do really well at the hotels and everything with all the decorations.
Don't they light up Hogwarts?
They do light up Hogwarts.
Like Christmas tea?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep, they do light up Hogwarts. Cool character meet and greets. There's a Macy's parade. I used to go every year actually. My grandparents would always take us, instead of like getting us Christmas gifts, we would always go to Universal.
Better than a gift.
During like Christmas time. And so, it's parades, character meet and greets. I haven't been since Harry Potter World opened, which kind of sucks. But Grinchmas.
Yeah, I've been following the Grinch on Universal Orlando's Instagram.
Yeah.
And he's doing a freaking phenomenal job.
They're doing great.
Yeah.
They're doing
I mean,
really
the
great.
dance moves are pretty sick.
Great. I
Yeah.
love his
He's
fingers.
very sultry. I love his fingers too. That's what she said.
And you probably have this at the end. But I'll say, this is the only kind of Christmas thing in the theme parks that's really going on.
What do you mean?
Mickey's Very Merry
Yeah.
No, excuse
Very
me.
Merry
Very
Christmas.
Merry Christmas Party is
Was canceled,
canceled.
yeah.
But there's still some holiday events.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
They're like lighting up the castle at Magic
Yeah.
Kingdom
Yeah, they're lighting
and
up the
stuff.
castle. There's also the Festival of the Holidays at
Okay.
Epcot, where you
Yeah,
get to
that's
enjoy
another one I was
treats
reading
around the
about, actually.
world.
Love that.
Seasonal drinking was in World of Harry Potter during Christmas. Hot butter beer.
Interesting.
Oh, like it's warm?
Yeah.
I might like that.
The Frog Choir does Christmas carols.
Oh, fun.
That is fun.
Celestina Warbeck and the Banshees play in Diagon Alley.
Love them. Big fan.
I'm guessing there's some sort of wizard band.
That makes sense.
The
but
instruments play themselves. That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
That would
they
be
do
really
that at the
cool.
Haunted Mansion.
I want credit if that becomes a thing.
But yeah, they do a really good job. I remember years ago, most of it was in Whoville in Islands of Adventure, and they had a slide made of ice that was like in the shape of the Grinch's mountain. And you'd slide down it.
What's the
that's
name of the mountain?
Cool. I don't know.
Did they ever say it?
Oh,
Mount Grinch.
Mount who?
No.
Who Mountain?
Mount
Whoville.
All right, if you know the name of the mountain and
Grinch.
how the Grinch stole Christmas, hit us up at Just Take a Dip on Instagram and we'll send you stickers. There's some other stuff going on in Orlando that we should talk about.
Yeah, talk about
The Gaylord Palms.
Oh,
Have you heard
yeah.
of it?
That
Read
was
about
cool.
that.
Yeah. Every year they do like a fun Christmassy thing inside the resort. And to call it a resort is like an understatement. It's like a little city. But they're this year doing a special event where they're like recreating your favorite Christmas movies and different
That's pretty cool.
like scenes and stuff. There's a Build-A-Bear workshop. There's a light show. There's a Cirque du Soleil thing. The I Love Christmas movies exhibit. You can have a feast with the Grinch, photos with Santa. I heard that they do like a snow mountain kind of thing, and you can like sled in there. It's pretty freaking awesome, and it's all inside, so they can really keep the temperature going. Super fun.
I missed two quick things at Universal, actually.
Okay,
The holiday
tell us about
tree hunt, first off. Scavenger hunt throughout the parks at City Walk, Universal, and Islands of Adventure.
Okay.
Pretty much you have to find all the trees, and then you win a little prize. And then also, new this year is the Holiday Treat Trail. If you have visions of sugar plums dancing in your head, this is way better. Buy each of the 5 designated treats throughout Universal City Walk, Universal Studios Florida, and Universal's Islands of Adventure on the Holiday Treat Trail. Megan, this is right up your alley. And get a complimentary 6th treat to enjoy.
If there's anything I love more than 5 treats, it's 6 treats.
Of course, even number.
Right. Also, and this one is totes free. Totes fun. You can go Disney World resort hopping because every resort does a fun theme. They'll do a gigantic gingerbread house.
Are they doing that this year? Just because of
Not every resort has access to the lobby, so I would do some research before you go. But I do know that Fort Wilderness is decked out. If you have a cabin there or you're camping there, people that go, it's sort of, they turn it into a tradition and they'll decorate their campgrounds with lights and fun stuff.
We did that one year.
That sounds fun.
a lot
I would
of
love to do that. And you can rent a golf cart and drive it around and look at all the lights. Also, they do something, and I could not confirm or deny if they're actually doing this every night, but they've always done it, and it looks like it's still going on. It's called Chip and Dale's Campfire Sing-Along.
Loved it.
Right?
So much fun.
Chip and Dale come out, and some camp counselors, and they sing songs with the kids, and you can do s'mores.
Yeah.
And it's all
there's a movie
complimentary.
night
You don't even have to be staying there.
There's a movie
Yes,
night
they do a
after.
movie.
Those are some of my best memories during Christmas time because we either did Universal or Disney, and Fort Wilderness was
Oh, yeah.
so much
It's like
fun.
built for Christmas time.
Oh gosh,
Looks
And it
like
was
the
always
Pacific
cold
Northwest
back
always.
then, too.
There's
There's
horses,
horses. We did
squirrels,
horseback riding.
archery.
Love horse. Ooh.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff there. We should go there. It would be a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, it's fun to just go and
And
smell.
The cabins are not too bad in price.
Yeah.
The resort.
Or you can get a camper. It's like
Yeah.
$50 a night just to get a campground. And then you can bring
Could you drive that?
whatever you want.
camper? 'Cause
I can drive anything. Drive you crazy. Nope.
That's very true. Just saying, we should do that. That'd be a lot of fun. Because that's glamping.
We can talk about that later.
Yeah. It's really hot. All right, Meg, you want to go next?
Sure.
I feel like I kind of went.
We've got the
That's
holiday.
She said.
The Holiday Fantasy of Lights
Where's this?
in Tradewinds Park. I don't know if you're familiar with Tradewinds. We are.
In the East Coast.
Correct.
Yep.
North of Fort Lauderdale, south of Boca Raton. It is the 26th edition, and you drive through 3 miles of giant animated holiday displays and illuminated trees. It's a free event, and we love free events.
We do.
Let's see. It attracts over 125,000 visitors and 25,000 cars, so it's a pretty big event. I'm just trying to confirm the dates.
I can look them up.
Yeah, they can do that
Doesn't matter.
themselves.
Okay, well, you check it out if you live on the East Coast.
Should we stay there? Should we
November
stay on the
20th
East
through January 2nd. Open nightly from 6 to 10 p.m.
January 2nd.
Coast? I love that. I love when things go into
Me
January.
too. And that's like a cute little New Year thing that you can do as well.
Happy New Year, everybody. Let's get the hell out of
Should we go
2020.
to Tampa?
Oh, it's not
Yeah,
a free
head to Tampa.
event. It's actually not a free event. Should I rewind the whole thing?
What the hell? I feel misinformed.
Should I rewind the whole thing?
No, it's okay. You just told
Oh, you're
everybody.
good.
Well, it's $20 per car.
That's not that bad.
Wow. How can they trust us?
There's special effect glasses, apparently, which I didn't know about. $2 per pair of special
I
effect
feel like the
glasses.
driver shouldn't wear those.
Yeah,
No,
probably
that's
not.
probably a good idea.
Anyway, sorry I misinformed you. It's not a free event, but it is a cool event.
It's okay.
That's okay. Yeah, and it's not very expensive,
No,
Yeah, I think we can manage.
especially if you pack like 18 people into a
because you
car.
stay in your car, it's COVID safe.
That's true.
There, yeah.
Nothing says social distancing like I'm not even getting out of my car. All right, let's stay on the East Coast and go to Miami. Have you ever been to Vizcaya?
No.
I have, but I haven't been for the holidays. Vizcaya first opened its doors as a private residence on Christmas Day in 1916, and they celebrate by decorating the main house as it might have been 100 years ago. Join them as they celebrate the season with light. Get in the spirit with lantern making for all ages and skill levels. Whether you're visiting with children or talented artisans, you can create really cool lanterns. You'll have the opportunity to learn more about the history of the estate and explore the formal gardens. Fun fact, also you get complimentary hot chocolate, so I'm all about that. But fun fact about Vizcaya, there was a famous movie filmed there. You guys know what it was?
Vizcaya? Mm-hmm. Is it a Christmas movie?
It is not, and 2 separate scenes.
Scarface.
Nope. Good guess.
Pulp Fiction.
No.
Is it
not a good
Does
guess?
it take
Well,
place
I
in
thought- I don't know.
Miami? Does it take place in Miami?
It does.
The movie takes place.
It does.
Miami Vice.
No, I already
Nope,
tried
good
that.
guess.
Not Miami Vice. Okay.
I want to give you a hint.
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, this is good. We don't have enough games.
We don't have enough games. All right, so should this be...
Makeshift game.
Okay, I'll give you a hint. I'll keep saying... We'll do like a word association kind of thing.
Okay.
I'll say a word
And this is to guess the movie.
to guess the movie.
Okay.
And then once you guess the movie, we'll see if you can guess what two scenes were filmed there.
Perfect.
Okay?
If we've seen the movie.
Yeah. Bird.
Polly?
Dolphin.
Flipper.
Football.
Ace Ventura: Pet Detective.
I knew it instantly, too.
That was right. Ace Ventura,
Ugh.
Pet Detective. Do you guys know what two scenes? Can you guess?
Where they're like at the dock? Isn't there a point where we're on a body of water?
Yeah, kind of.
Einhorn is Finkel.
Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is a man! And then he plunges his mouth out because he kissed a man. Very taboo for 2020.
It's
In
pretty
2020, you should want to surprise kiss a man or else you're canceled. Is that too provocative?
No.
I like it.
No. I mean, but it's true. I mean,
Right.
it's kind of a fact.
You're
I
never
haven't seen
going
the
to get
movie
it.
in a
I should
very
probably
long
just
time.
tell you.
I haven't seen the movie in a very long
The scene where they're at the dinner party, it's the Courtney Cox's character.
Yeah, isn't that
Jim
when they go to the
Carrey's
dock
character.
outside? Anyway,
There's not a dock,
it's
I
like
don't
some kind of
think.
body of water.
There's a
Disregard.
pool
I'll shut
where
up.
they think a dolphin might be located, but it's actually a shark, and he comes out of the bathroom and he's soaking wet, and he's like, "Do not go in there."
Oh, yeah.
That, and then the scene where they're in the mental institution and he's in a tutu.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah, they're actually jumping through the gardens that are the gardens of Biscaya. Yeah, fun fact.
90s Courtney Cox.
90s Jim Carrey. Not that he's attractive necessarily,
No, he was pretty hot.
but
He's really hot in the mask.
that was his prime, really.
And in Liar Liar.
Cameron Diaz.
No.
That was the only time she was attractive, was in the mask. Everything was pretty much downhill from there.
Cameron.
I mean, you got to eat, you know? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, Vizcaya, check it out. Tampa? Want to go to Tampa?
Sure.
What's in Tampa?
Ybor?
Ybor.
Yeah, get
Ybor
Cubans.
does things for
I was
Christmas.
thinking more like Busch Gardens.
Hell.
Ah,
Have you heard of it?
I have.
Where's she going next month?
Oh,
That's correct.
Yeah.
fun. Cheetah hunt. Love cheetah hunt.
Heck yeah.
Enjoy seasonal favorites at Christmas.
What?
Enjoy seasonal favorites at Christmas Town's family-friendly shows. Fan favorite Christmas shows are back with modified seating for physical distancing. Discover the magic on Christmas on Ice. People figure skate in front of you to Christmas songs,
Cool.
and you eat Christmas foods. They also have. I'm having a hard time. They also have Elmo's Christmas Wish, which is a show where you sing and dance with your favorite Sesame Street friends, and they have a show at night with fireworks.
Cool.
Which is cool because really nowhere in Orlando is doing fireworks shows. So if you want to see fireworks, continue to go to Tampa because you can only get
SeaWorld
COVID from Orlando fireworks.
SeaWorld is. I'm pretty sure.
But they're like a
they?
Busch Gardens or like a
Well,
Anheuser-Busch.
SeaWorld owns.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's that. Okay, we'll stay in the Tampa area and go to Dade City. You guys are the ones that told me about this.
Really?
Little place called Snowcat Ridge.
Oh, yeah.
Brand new to the state. Megan, why don't you tell me what you learned?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, I'm not like refreshed on it, but it's like a ski slope.
Yeah, you go skiing,
It's
tubing.
a Florida ski
You can
slope.
go skiing on it? I thought you could just go sledding.
Sledding.
Well, you can slide.
Yep. It's a big snowy hill. Really.
Yeah. And they have a little village at the bottom where you can have food. It's always snowing.
I don't know.
Like
if
act
I
like you're at like a little lodge, you know, you can like really
Yeah.
Because
Hot
it's like,
chocolate.
is it like going to be open all the time? Because like I don't want to be in snow in 90-degree heat.
It's
like,
ticketed.
weird.
Every
Like-
night is ticketed. There's only a few nights left that you can still get tickets. So if you want to go, check it out now. But it's supposed to be pretty cool.
it looks really cool.
Yeah. I don't know. It's I don't know.
Garrett's not interested.
I'm very
I don't know. Just like
interested.
I don't know.
He's like, I only want the finest, realest
No,
snow
it's just like
lodge.
I want it. I don't know.
Fresh powder.
I don't know. No, I do remember what I was gonna say now.
Okay.
Busch Gardens. You said some like whatever on ice. I've never been intrigued with like
I have.
ice skating shows.
Oh my gosh.
Figure
the
skating is
Winter
like my favorite,
Olympics?
yeah.
Oh, the Winter Olympics,
kidding me?
absolutely. Ice skating
Okay.
in the Winter Olympics, absolutely. But like
But
going
live,
to
no thanks.
no, but like going to
Characters that I know and love,
like
I'll pass.
I don't know.
I would only like to watch Asian strangers figure skating.
But they're incredible.
That's what the Olympics are.
The
They're
Russians
incredible.
are pretty big on.
yeah, they're incredible.
skating.
But what do you think they do in the off season?
Right.
Not that train.
It's very talent. You obviously don't know. These
Train.
people are not like messing around.
I
Yeah.
didn't say they ever were. I've
Hold on.
never been intrigued.
I
in
feel
going.
like you might be prejudging
Yeah,
the
he is.
experience. Have you ever been
Yes.
to an ice show? Tell me about it.
I didn't love it.
And at what location? Just curious.
Germain Arena.
I knew
Actually,
it.
it was
That's
called
what-
Tico Arena. It was called Tico Arena at the time, and
Nothing
it was
is going to be good at
Right.
Germain Arena.
It's called Hertz Arena now.
Yeah, you know why? Because it hurts after you go, and you're like, why did I pay for that?
I think it was Disney on Ice too, which like I should love.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's moving on.
Anyway, hate my opinions. Whatever. I
do.
Whatever.
All right. Well,
Love you, Winter Olympics though.
speaking of things that hurt, COVID canceled some famous Florida
Yeah.
Christmas holiday happenings. One of our followers let us know about this really cool event called Surfing Santas.
Ooh.
I was really excited to check this out. Found out it's canceled, but it takes place at Cocoa Beach, and every year hundreds of surfers come out in Santa costumes and surf and do fun things, and it's like a whole big deal. And now they're not doing it because
That sounds awesome.
COVID. It does sound awesome.
They'll do it again.
Yeah, hopefully 2021 will be the year. Also, a place called Santa's Enchanted Forest, which is in Miami, or the Miami area. I can remember it from when I was younger. It is the world's largest holiday park or something. Holiday, like, amusement area. And yeah, you can't go there. So it sounds fun, but you can't go. It's kind of like a fair, like a county fair, but Christmas themed. And you can't go.
Just depressing, man.
I know.
We have the Stetson Mansion Christmas Spectacular. I never knew about this until I researched.
There's
and
something very intriguing about something called a Stetson
It
Mansion.
sounds super cool.
It's in
Yeah.
DeLand, right?
It's in DeLand, Florida, which I think is also kind of a fun name. It's an 1886 mansion. It's the most spectacular Gilded Age residence ever built in Florida before 1900. It's like a grand Victorian mansion.
That sounds fun. There's something about like the Victorian era that's very Christmassy.
And each year, 10 rooms in the mansion are embellished with all new elaborate designer decorations and 24 nativities from around the world.
Wow.
It sounds really, really cool.
That
You
does sound cool.
pay for like guided tours.
I'm pretty sure it's on the Stetson campus. Yeah.
No, it's not.
No?
They actually specifically tell you that in the
It's
directions.
not?
Because people get confused.
Because people just go there and they're like, I thought this was where it was.
It also had one of the first trees ever illuminated with electric lights. That's what you get when Thomas Edison is your BFF.
True.
Yeah.
You know?
He loves
Imagine
electricity.
putting candles on a tree. Like, that'd be silly.
Yeah.
Just burn the whole tree down.
It can and it will.
Yeah.
That's the thing
Have
that
you ever
happens.
seen a Christmas tree go up in flames?
No, but I've heard it's wild.
It's incredible.
It's like instant, like
Yeah.
3 seconds and it's gone.
It's gone.
Because they get so dry.
Anyway, I would really like to check it out next year because that's
Yeah, I
I
would love
love
to do
like
that.
the idea of a 1886 home.
Yeah. So they're not doing it this year.
No.
Next year,
But
hopefully.
they have
I bet.
sounds fun.
Bet it's haunted.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
It probably is.
For sure.
yeah.
Totally haunted.
It's been remodeled, which I feel like makes ghosts even angrier.
Yeah. They're like, that was my stuff.
Have you seen Beetlejuice?
Yeah.
Stephanie.
Yeah, they do get really upset. They had a nice home. And then what's her name?
became-
I don't know. She made it weird.
Beetlegeist.
What's the mom? Whatever, doesn't matter.
Catherine O'Hare.
No, that's the actress's name.
Oh.
It's like Delia or something like that. Anyway, doesn't matter.
Catherine O'Hare. It's Catherine O'Hare.
Okay. Okay.
So
So
go
if
ahead.
you can only watch
One movie.
one Christmas movie for the rest of your life,
God.
what is it?
That's so hard.
That's what she said. I mean, if we're gonna recreate The Office,
This might be a weird one, but the Rudolph one, the one that's
The one
like,
from 1964?
yes, from
I think that's the one
Can we
Yeah.
watch it? soon?
where they're like figures that are like move.
Yeah.
move.
Stop motion.
That would, yeah,
it is stop motion. I learned the other day there's a show on Netflix called The Movies That Made Us, but Christmas edition. So
I know, I wanna
yeah,
watch that soon.
it was good. I saw the Elf one. Apparently, Elf was modeled off that movie like completely. That was where the visual
Yeah, they
was.
didn't want to do any
Oh,
sort
really?
of CGI. They wanted to do all
Yeah.
stop motion for the.
No.
Yeah.
But even like the aesthetic, I guess you could say. No.
Is it that old?
Fun fact, Elf was directed by the same guy that started the MCU in Iron Man and also The Mandalorian.
And also directed one episode of The Office in season 9. Jon Favreau.
He did? Wow, that was the worst season.
We watched 4 Christmases the other day. 4
Yeah,
Christmases.
last night.
Is that
with
your
Vince Vaughn.
movie?
No, I already said my movie.
We watched last
But
What was it?
Jon Favreau's
the
in it.
Rudolph. Yeah. Okay.
You go, Steph.
I don't know.
I don't either.
That's tough.
That's so... Not going to say it again.
Gosh, this is hard. I know what my dad would say, and so that's all I can think
What?
of. And It's a Wonderful
Wall
Life.
Street.
We talked about this
no.
the other night. Wall Street with
With Michael Douglas.
You know what I like? Polar Express.
Die Hard 2.
Oh, come on.
I'm kidding.
All right.
But I
is a
know
good
that's
movie.
what bros like to
That is a
hear.
good
I
movie.
hate that.
They are good movies,
I do.
but...
It might be the How the Grinch Stole Christmas cartoon.
Yeah, that was a
The
thought
old
for me.
Yeah.
Because
Because it's got to have like an element of nostalgia.
Okay.
I always
so
wanted
let
to
me-
eat the roast beef that they cut.
Let me give
Cindy
you.
Lou Who.
Yeah, we watched the newer one, the one that's on Netflix.
The Illumination,
The one with,
which is Universal's
Benedict
animation
Cumberbatch.
company.
Well,
Is it good?
they didn't have the roast beef in the end, so Megan's like,
That's
it's
stupid.
a wash.
Cut
That's
it.
a wash.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna give you guys an extra pick because I don't think those count. I think those are specials.
They definitely
Let's
count.
call
I
them
want to say
movies.
one more thing about the new Grinch movie. He's really nice to the dog in it, nicer than he's been in previous movies.
Megan was big-
and I like
big
That's
that about
stupid.
it.
No. He has to overcome.
Well, no,
The
his
dog is the only
hatred.
thing that he
He
loves.
wasn't. No, it was more of the
Aw,
fact.
I liked
No, it was
it.
more.
He loves it, but he doesn't know how to communicate it.
Exactly.
Oh my
So
God.
he's the whole time he doesn't know how to communicate and everything. But you see instances of him being worried about the
Right,
dog.
yeah, exactly. It's just, you can
guess I'll have
see
to
more
watch
of
it
his
for myself.
heart.
It's
His
good.
small little
It's
heart.
cute.
I mean, yeah.
But I think you guys should pick more of a feature-length film, like a Christmas movie, not like one of the specials you saw on. Those are great picks, but I'm saying I think you guys
You
should
want to be
pick more
a
of a.
Closes at 9:30, so we gotta...
All right, let's go. All right, Garrett, you just have to say something.
Home Alone.
We can't.
A movie,
Home
gotta say a movie.
Home Alone.
It's easy. It's Home
That's the
Alone.
one.
That's a good one.
Can I
Absolutely
pick Home
Home
Alone 2 then? Lost in New York.
Jinx.
Yeah. My family's in Florida, and I'm in New York. And we're done, folks. If you follow us on social media, you know we are doing lots of giveaways this month. We have another one coming at you from our friends at Ball of Powder. If you don't win, that's okay. Use promo code DIP20 at ballofformen.com, and then you're still a winner, no matter what. Thank you so much for tuning into Just a Podcast in Paradise. We love that you want to spend time with us, and we would appreciate it if you would head over to iTunes, give us a 5-star review, so we can continue to bring you magic this and every time of year. You can also follow us on Instagram at Just Take a Dip for daily updates on what's happening around Florida, and check out our YouTube channel, Just a Day in Paradise, for destination ideas, restaurant reviews, unboxing things you might want to take on your next trip, and copycat recipes from some of our favorite places in paradise. We're wishing you a little bit of sunshine and some Christmas magic wherever you are, and hope to see you in paradise soon. Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah. Oh yeah, we're on like
Yeah,
the
happy
4th night of Hanukkah.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Spin a dreidel for me.
I think it's the
8
third.
crazy nights.
It's the
Oh,
third
from
night.
the,
Can I say something?
The Adam Sandler one?
I don't think Adam Sandler's funny.
Okay, well.
No one ever has.
No one
We'll
has.
have a conversation with